evening. Arn just both fights back to back against the Port City champion himself and the Beach Division champion in an exhibition match. However, since this was an exhibition match, not to say it was not official, it does not make Arn the de facto city champion. But everybody will know by morning light that the Gray Bullet triumphed in Bann and thwarted and trumped both their prized fighters. We were fresh after that fight. You guys are still at the party. I think I've mentioned that the first fighter, it was pointed out that he was like dazed out of it, and his little ringside assistants were packing his gums with what looked like a white powder and like brushing it on his teeth and like putting it in there and like trying to get him back awake as the second fight was ended. The second fighter is being carted off to the side. His helpers are trying to get his boots back on and just trying to collect him and get him out of the party. As you guys got Arn back up to health, fed him good berries, congratulated him, collected winnings. All the rest of the party goers are collecting their winnings and giving Arn at least a pat on the back, saying good fight, good show. The Viceroy, even like from across the way, gives you guys like a congratulatory toast with his beer that he's been drinking down slowly over the night since Captain Grom, who you met, was so kind to transport the delicious beverage to the party. So it's near the end of the night. The party's still kind of going strong. The minstrels are playing. The fireworks literally just did their like big finale. There's merchantmen, nobles. There's ship captains here. There's there's military officers here at the party. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we close this little story chapter?
I'm doing okay.
Arn now wants to get drunk.
Yeah.
Nice.
The 2 drinks that he did not get to drink, he wants to drink.
Tale as old as time. Drunk
Exactly.
Arn. Go on.
We fight and then we get drunk, or we drink and then we fight. One of the two.
Why not both?
Other than that, that's it.
Captain Grom does come by with his man, who's holding the ever ice box. Opens up the case, and in earshot of Slate, he does say to Arn, "I do believe your good officer had won these both for you in a bet. A very good show, sir."
Why, thank you, sir. And I will show you how to drink these. And I take them one in each hand, clink them together, pop the tops off, and chug them like they are supposed to be chugged.
Con safe.
$28.
You enjoy this drink to the fullest. I don't know if you remember how I described it last session. I'm not going to repeat it.
That's okay.
And you stave off inebriation for now.
All right. For now.
Yeah, for now.
Anything else anybody wants to do?
I'm pretty content. Off to find the children. Other children.
Ooh. Mo kid. Go find a Mo kid.
Well, all right. You leave the night, head back to the ship. What are we doing, Captain?
I'm gonna ask Prim where our next, I guess, like location is for these kids.
And I will immediately show you the updated map with my little scribblings of the numbers of kids in each port.
What is the next closest wound?
Well, we're here in Bann, and on the same island, there's Foyle. I want to say that says Foyle.
That is Foyle.
And there's 8 kids there. But if we
Yeah.
are going to a different island, I can tell you what places on that island have stolen children.
Sure, let's go there.
All right, then we just have to go to a different port here on the same island. We just got to bring it around town.
Around town.
Do we wish to sail or do we wish to walk?
Probably.
How far is it to walk?
Well, Athlone Island is pretty mountainous, so you would kind of have to go northwest and southeast, and then cross the land bridge to the little part of land that's just midgely connected to Athlone Island, where Foyle is at the westmost side of it. So it's probably like a 6-7 day walk, but it's probably like a 2-day sail.
Oh. Who does?
We could
Decker.
run into some
Welcome back.
some slave traders.
That is a possibility.
We could also run into some pretty awesome animals that y'all would want to probably play with.
this
Oh,
is
yeah,
Arn
it's
trying to coax us now. Good.
Well,
He's
it's
learned.
it's another Nether port, and if they're already talking highly about the gray bullet, then they'll probably have some fights for you there too, in between us saving kids.
You're totally
Yeah.
right, man. Now you're coaxing me.
But
The
I don't know.
double
I would
coaxing.
rather bring the ship and have a 2-day sail. I'm not worried about fighting slavers because fuck them. I'm okay with, murder.
Well, I don't think we should fuck the slavers. I think that's giving them the wrong idea.
I was
Well,
going
we
to say, is that
could after
before or
they're
after the
dead.
murder?
What if we just do it like poorly? What if they don't enjoy it because it's just bad sex?
I don't.
Is that
I don't
again
know if you
before or
get to
after the
determine.
murder?
And then we cry like a lot. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear what you're asking, Alex.
You just cry during.
The face Shannon is making is
The
priceless.
fuck?
Screenshot it. Someone clip it.
Chucky. Like, if y'all want to walk, that's fine too, but do we want to walk?
It don't matter to me.
All right, Captain. It's on you.
No, let's take the boat.
All right.
Mainly because if we really have to, we can kind of just go do our own thing and like pick the kids up.
Game day!
Yeah.
Yay, Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of, what is this Viceroy's plan to get the children that he discovered to their respective homes?
You guys didn't talk to him about that.
We did not. We just heard about the hanging of the bad people and we were very happy. Hype trade, yay, level 1. Squiggly
Yeah,
arms.
happy.
Plot
Okay.
twist. He's reselling them.
That is not funny. I need some
We could always
happiness.
take them to our home and put them to
This
work.
idea again with the fucking farm.
He's reselling them to happy families
Oh.
in need of loving free labor.
It's called child placement.
It's foster care for free labor.
And we're the foster care that needs the free labor.
Hmm.
Well, do we want to ask him or do we want to just trust that he knows what he's doing after that?
What, you really trust everybody?
I
in
don't
your
trust
party?
anybody,
Then
but
She
I
trusts
trust our
Mark?
captain. So our captain tells us
Yeah.
what to do and we do it.
Sounds like plausible deniability. But I was
It
told
is.
to.
That's the optimal prim solution.
I'm my own captain, thank you.
It's true.
He is. That's true. He's the only captain here.
All right. Well,
I agree. Let's listen to the
Commodore,
captain.
captain, whatever.
Commodore captain. I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna feed myself to Mr. Jacobs.
Hell yeah, he hungry.
I don't care. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep.
We go to Foyle. To foil some plans.
But how are we going to Foyle? It matters.
Mark
And if
discussed
I
by boat.
land
Commodore
to
said
it,
by
I
boat,
see-
yeah.
Rob, boat me the hell out of here.
It's like fast traveling.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
You guys have never sailed to a... Oh, you know what? I fuck.
Got him.
Look,
Take
we're
it
in
back
Foyle.
now.
Yay.
What I should have...
wow, we didn't meet any incoming or outgoing boats the whole entire time. We
Yeah, it's a big
Absolutely.
ocean.
Check my forecaster's cloak every morning.
You don't stray too far from the coast per captain's usual MO of sailing.
Yeah.
For any of the forecasts to be dangerous. However, on your trip around the corner, as you sail with other Netherian boats that would go between those two ports,
Mhm.
you do encounter a few Beresian ships as you pull into the port of Foyle. There are a couple merchantmen and trade galleon and sloops of Meresian here at the port, as well as Netharian ships. This port is guarded by two war galleons, kind of anchored off in front of the port. You know, you guys had to literally sail between them, and there is a pretty decent sized fort built up next to this port city.
Okay, makes sense. We're near the Pearl Chain Islands, and that's where the Meresians are, so, I mean, sure. Trade agreements, I guess? I don't know.
Trade these balls.
Captain, Commodore, thoughts?
No.
None whatsoever.
No thoughts.
Smooth brain.
I will.
Okay.
Thoughts on what? We are where we are. What are we thinking about?
Any potential
Get off the damn boat.
concerns about the fact that there are, looks like significant war preparation going on?
No.
Fuck 'em, it's not our war.
Yes.
It's true.
Exactly.
Exactly,
No.
not
No
our war.
thoughts. Not my
Yes.
problem. Unless they're child soldiers, and then
Then it's
Oh,
our problem.
God.
that's like half our problem. Half war, no. Half kids, yeah. You know, the ones.
What the fuck? Where is the
It just
thing?
means they ran out of adults and
Ledger of kids, okay.
they're putting their children to use. So I'm all for it.
Okay, so here in Foyle, a person named Gillingham bought 7 kids, and Isham bought 1.
Okay, so we need to find out if he's mistreating them.
I
That's not the issue.
is this a viceroy kind of town?
This is a
Yes.
viceroy kind of town.
It's another
Oh.
Netherian town.
Yeah. I was making sure I had it right. Yeah, I'm gonna go see the viceroy because new town, new me.
Walking through town, you see it has all the amenities of a normal port city. You know, it's got squalor, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy districts. It's got shops, general shops, weapon shops, runesmith shops, jewelry shop. There looks to be like a small wizard's tower off near one of the ramshackle walls that that go around the south side of the city that where it goes to the interior, which also connects into the fort. Walking through the districts, heading to the Viceroy's manor. I'm sorry, the Viceroy's office, because it's Viceroy. And wow.
Is this city nicer than Bann?
The city is a modicum nicer than Bann. Yes, the economy here looks to be more flourishing, looks to be doing better. With the giant fortress there, there's obviously a good military payroll that comes through this town. You see the patrols of 4 soldiers, 1 sergeant, 3 dudes walking every now and then. Even for my 3 rogues, you guys in your thieves' cants, you guys see a lot more marks for like dangerous and a lot of empty cash.
Huh.
There is a thieves guild present here.
So I guess. Oh no, I'm already out of my way. Is there anyone following me? Coming with me, I guess I should say.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Nope.
coming with.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I suppose you do have some Netherian
Yeah.
sway.
So like most Netherian cities, the way they're laid out and built and where they kind of put the Viceroy's office building, it's between like the residential district and the market district. It's got its own little compound. It's got a little garrison of troops there. These troops all are carrying muskets. You see them have short swords on their side. You see that in the larger 6-man groups, the 2 carry big packs. You see standards being carried in the courtyard as there's like also a little bit of drilling going on. Walking into the mansion, you guys by this time already know the protocol. Name, rank, to the hall boy. The hall boy runs ahead of you. You guys are escorted up to the 2nd floor. The building is much like the one in Bann, with a few differences and whatnot, especially in choices of carpet color and paintings and murals that were hung up in here. You definitely see some kind of battle where it looks like some kingly tiefling is leading an army against a bunch of orcs. You guys those not born in the land kind of recognize the backdrop of the home continent of Katorsa.
Never been.
You wait in. You're dropped off in the hallway, where there's a waiting bench, but the waiting bench in here is which difference about Bane is it's flanks the hallway, and there's already men there. There's a furblog, a half elf. There's a man with a very white, pale skin and white eyes. And you're pretty sure that even though you're inside, his hair is kind of like wispy moving. It's kind of weird. They're all dressed nice. They all have glasses, and 2 of them carry ledgers, and another one carries in both hands, very close to him, what looks like a purse that's also like wrapped up with like a good hempen rope. You're sitting next to them, and in the next 15 minutes, somebody comes out of the office, bowing and takes his leave. You hear the whole tidings of Queen's blessing as the butler who escorted you up here goes in real quick to give the viceroy the update. And you hear from inside, he goes, "Oh no, of course, ship captains over merchants. You know the rules." So the guy comes back out and currently bows to the 3 gentlemen. He goes, "You'll have to excuse me. A ship captain arrived. Protocol dictates they are next to see the viceroy. Commodore Mask would at once, please," as the escort beckons to the office.
All right. Stand up. Start heading in there with him.
Let's go.
As soon as you get to the open door, and you start to see the first things of the office and all its trimmings, you see big game trophies high up on the wall. I'm talking, and you're on Athlone Island, so you see like an Invisibor, like somehow kept in its like translucent state, taxidermied on the wall. You see giant stag. Then you look at it and you don't think it's a stag, you think it's a Praeton on the wall. And then there's even, as you come into the office, and there's like this nice comfy musk smell. Like you wouldn't think musk would be a comfort smell, but somehow this tone of this room gives that off. And there's at least a half dozen other animals on this wall of all exotic natures, all taxidermied on plaques, little brass plates underneath them that you guys can't read right now at this distance, and the font's very small. As this tiefling stands behind a desk, sits behind a desk. He's got blue skin, but then he's got little red ridge marks up like on his jawbones. His horns sweep up and then forward in a curl. As he looks up, puts his quill down, stands up, comes around his desk to meet you halfway, and says, good morning, good morning, Commodore Mask. My name is Viceroy Mahirvi." As he takes a bow to you and extends his hand to shake.
I extend my hand to shake it right back.
Yeah.
Please come in. As he motions to the chair, then looks to see who's accompanying you, sees Alex, and goes, welcome, fellow citizen. Queen's blessings to you, O.N.E.
Queen's blessings to you as well.
You said Viceroy.
Viceroy, yep.
Yep, yeah.
And what is your name, sir? I don't believe I'm familiar with you.
Alex Burton. Nice to meet you.
Sir Alex Burton. A pleasure to meet you. Glad to see I have a Commodore in the presence with a O.N.E. Always nice to see a fellow man of the Queen. That'll be all, Butler. As he dismisses the man who escorted, he leaves, closes the door, and before the Viceroy crossed the room, he motions to a table with liquor decanters and glasses, and he says, please help yourself. It's far too early in the morning for my constitution, but by all means, if you partake, you are welcome to any spirits I have.
No, thank you. A little too early for me as well.
Too early for me as well, thank you.
Very well, gentlemen. Down to business. Commodore Mask. How goes your travels? To what part do you sail to me from?
We came from Bann. Just down the
staying
way.
within, of course, staying within the Empire. How can I be of service? Is there anything?
No,
Is there anything that Kurlath needs of me that he sends with you?
No. I just wanted to make sure that since
Hints.
I am new to this port city, that I wanted to come and meet the Viceroy, and I make it my mission to meet all the magistrates and viceroys and head officials of the cities that I land in.
You do.
Real quick, are you wearing your rank insignia?
Yes, if we're in the Netherian seas and anything like that. Yep.
No, I know you're wearing the O.N.E. badge. Is
Or
Commodore Mask wearing his major insignia?
Yeah.
Cool. So, saying what you're saying, Viceroy Mahir stands up, sits up a little straighter and goes, "That is so nice to hear a fellow privateer who's risen to such a rank of major in our esteemed privateer navy do his due diligence to meet in with the viceroys. It bodes well for you. Do you have any intel perhaps you could share with me about the war?"
Unfortunately, I don't think so. We've been keeping our nose out of it for the most part. We are just kind of more in the trade business than the war business. Too much killing.
That's not why.
I do find war to be quite the downery of necessary evils that this world has produced from the various civilizations. I think the years against the orcs in the home continent have sort of prepared us for strife of armed conflict for some kind. I know when I left the homeland on assignment to come to this city, I expected the land to be more of a paradise and for us to be able to get away from such trivial nonsense. But I can tell you, over my 30 years of being in this office and seeing all the different wars and battles that crop up, it is not the point. And it is kind of sad that we must fight one another, even though the savage orcs are not here. But as a privateer that you are, and to be avoiding the war, may I ask what do you do to feed your crew and keep your ship afloat? And he motions to your badge, and then motions to Alex's badge. And goes, "What do you do for both sets of your uh?" What do you do to keep yourselves afloat?
We we take on various tasks and things like that. We help out. We're I don't want to say we're mercenaries of sorts, but we are
Privateers.
privateers. That's the one.
We're very good at making ourselves useful, especially in a pinch.
So vague. I love it. It's true.
So
We're
if there's
side
anything
questers.
you may, have use for us for, and feel free, let us know. We are more than willing to be of assistance.
Privateer.
I'm glad you've asked.
Yes.
I'm sure by now you both are aware that the Empire takes its positions out here in the Olan very seriously, and that we take the safeguarding of our citizens very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I have intel to report that a pirate is hiding out somewhere on Athelone Island. And I'm sure you're quite aware that pirates, of course, are a dastardly kind, and that they are done in through justice with no due process and immediately executed. If you come across any intel, I, of course, would be so gracious if you would share, so we may take an act on it to safeguard our citizens.
Oh, of course. I'll make sure that if we come across anything, we'll let you know. We are also not big fans of pirates.
As I would expect of a major and a ONE.
So we do try to. I think we're actually being hunted by pirates, but that's a story for a different time.
No adventure is quite as interesting as one with a grudge. And
Yeah.
bloodlust.
I think we are
Unfortunately.
currently having the bounty of any unknown pirate captains known to us. The bounties are at a 2,000 gold piece per head brought to us. If you want to check in with my local captain of the guard, I do believe he has the current wanted posters for what notorious pirates we know of by name that may or may not have a higher bounty if you are so inclined.
Sure, that would be great. More than happy to lend assistance and do what we can.
It would be much appreciated, Commodore. Outside of
I was
those
gonna say,
incidents,
who did you say was gonna give us the
you can check in with the captain of the guard. He
captain of the guard?
should be here in the magistrate and in the viceroy's compound. You'll find him at the garrison.
Too easy.
Well, gentlemen, if there is no further business to conclude or any more intelligence to be shared, I will not waste any more of your time.
Wonderful. We shall see you soon.
He stands to give you a nice curtly bow nod and motions to the door. Queen's
And
blessings.
we take our leave. Queen's blessings to you.
both.
Queen's blessings. I know that's the one.
Rob, I got a question for you.
Shoot.
Now that my armor has been proofed, is it ready to be runed?
Is it?
You just had it proofed, right? Just proofed.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that your armor is proofed, it is able to be affixed with runic and be applied by a rune smith, and then you get runes, a rune applied to your armor.
Okay. I was just questioning. You said we had passed runesmiths on the way up.
There's jewelers, there's runesmiths, there's blacksmiths, weaponsmiths.
I just want to
Many
check in with
smiths.
one of the runesmiths on our way back. Captain, do you mind if we stop by?
Go ahead.
Okay.
While we're walking
Walking-
there, can I ask Commodore Mask something? Do you remember where Lucky Cove was? Was it anywhere near Athlone Island?
I don't think so. I
It's
thought it was
on Athlone Island.
Oh,
So you remember how there was that one? We're not in earshot of any Viceroy stuff, right?
You can say this outside of earshot, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Captain Nigel, the dude we're doing a quest for, he's a pirate. And these guys hate pirates. And I'm a little worried that they want us to go after Nigel. I don't know how okay you are with that, but like, we have to find his brother to go on this other quest that has to do with the cult. So.
yeah. Well, we
You
don't
just pick up all
necessarily.
these damn children.
We don't
I'm-
have to necessarily go capture him. He said if we find any heads or anything, to bring them back if we kill any.
Uh-huh.
We just didn't find any.
Hey.
He seems like a nice non-piratey pirate. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. That might be the.
Oh, he's dead, Jim.
Oh, doesn't want to play anymore.
That
Well,
might
that's a
be
shame,
it.
everybody.
What just happened? RJ just left us.
Well, now I'm the DM, so
No.
there's a giant meteor shower,
Eh,
and it's not meteors, it's dragons.
oh, giant dragon showers.
Shit, I don't have a character for this. I'll just take yours. What's the save?
Welcome back.
I'll just take yours.
I
Oh.
put a little filler in while you were gone, but continue.
All right. Yeah. So walking to the runesmiths. Conversation done.
Yeah.
So going into the runesmith shop, you see at least 3 different runesmiths present. Talking with them, Alex. Not to get too far into the weedies here. There is a master runesmith present. They don't have any gems directly, but if you can bring him a gem worth at least 50 gold, it won't be as expensive for him to go out and get it, but it will cost you 400. Wait. It will cost you 600 gold if you provide a gem worth at least 50 gold.
And then the only runes I just, quickly in conversation, for armor, my assumption is Alchemist, Thief, Arrow Catcher, Bound Armor, Daywalker. The ones that are listed in our compendium, is that what's available?
No, there's way more available at this port.
Oh.
Like I said, they do have a master runesmith.
Oh. Well, in
He's
that
very
case.
excited.
Not a grandmaster, but a master.
Okay. All right. Well, that gives me time to think, and that's all. And I'll let the game continue.
Yeah, everything in the compendium are the common and uncommon runes. I have yet to put the rares in there. But you would get all the rare runes here too.
Okay, so we're up to rare.
Yeah,
Common,
you can find this
uncommon.
in the. Have I not shared out the complete armorer's handbook to you? Just when I did, because this was available.
I
last
have it,
session.
and if somebody doesn't have, I'm reading it right now because I'm fixing my inventory.
I'm blind.
'Cause that's also where Bridgestorm got his firework arrows. Firecracker
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah, those are the ones.
So, yeah. So you got a master runesmither, able to get up to rare runes, both weapons and armor.
Fantastic. That's all for now. I have much to think about. Tally ho! Hunt pirates.
Quack.
Well, how will we find the people under the names of Gillingham and Isham? Is that a thieves guild kind of?
That
thing?
would be the first place I would check. Usually they're pretty good with all the knowledge of underground stuff.
Okay. I
You could also
entrust
probably just ask.
Slate to find it.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Ghost Leica.
They know me. They may help us out because a celebrity would come into the Thieves Guild.
It's me,
You're right.
celebrity man.
It's him.
Hit him.
Oh
Well,
my god, it's Arethia on Twitch is in the Thieves
Stop
Guild.
that.
Wow. Wow.
She
We
has
have
over,
celebrity in the midst.
So
over
yucky.
6 videos. Let's fucking
So
go.
fucking yucky. Stop it.
So fucking hot. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Hello, thieves.
What up? It's your boy, Thieves Man.
Thief
It's your
penis.
boy. Sneaky thief's penis.
Sneaky penis.
And sneaky peepee.
Sneeko, my cousin.
Oh, Sneeko, my cousin.
Rob, what are we doing here, buddy? Give us something.
We
Where
already
are we
did.
going?
Yeah, what are
We're
we doing?
devolving.
Yes.
No, I thought we were gonna go and try and find the Thieves Guild.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Oh,
one
okay.
of you
Sorry,
that
I-
speaks thieves can't has to find it.
I speak ringy dingy.
Last time Slate found the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
You fuckers know how to find it. I'm just the only decision man in this entire group.
Yes, welcome.
I wouldn't go to the Thieves Guild. That's the thing.
Where would you go?
No, I would just walk around and see what I could find out normally. The Thieves Guild is like a last resort because they're all fucking goddamn hooligans. You
They
don't know.
are
You can't
thieves.
trust
It
anybody
you.
in there. Yeah, you can't trust anybody in there. I'm in there. You just let anybody in.
So let's just go
See
to
if
the
he
nearest
finds a
bar and listen for his name? Like what?
He might not be using a fake name. It might be a shop. You just go out in crowded areas and you're like, hey, do you know this guy?
Well, this
Or
place
you
is
find
even
out,
more dense and better funded. So this place is bigger than the last port we were in. It might be a bit more difficult to find these two, and I'm assuming they're also fencers like the last place.
Do you know Sneeko, my cousin?
Don't pay for what we can find out for free. Rule number 1.
Yeah, well, he's got a point.
Okay, so if we're not going to the Thieves Guild, we're just doing.
Rob, I stride out
Fine.
into town. See if there's any shops named after this guy. Does he own any property? Like, ask around and see if anyone knows. Like, hey, I'm looking for my friend Fucknut.
The names
Yeah.
Gillingham and Isham don't ring out
Fuck that.
much to most people. But as you guys near the docks, a vendor selling animal pelts goes, I know a Gillingham.
And what's your
Yeah.
disposition to him?
His murderer. Haha.
Well,
It's that easy.
well, he did buy a brown bear rug off me not too many seasons ago for his mistress.
Well,
Does he live in town? Or.
Nope, he lives out of town at one of those fancy, what do you call them, estates.
Hmm.
Like plantation?
think
just
they
kind of
do
look at
much
the rest of the group and
plantating.
like shrug my hands and be like, "It's that easy."
Plantating.
Look at him plantating.
They're just salivating after this.
All right, so
He's
you
a
haven't
house
had any.
manager for one of those mobiles that have one of those large estates at the edge of the wilderness in the interior. I believe this nobleman in question is one of the ones making journeys into the mountains. Found some sort of ruins or ancient burial site of some sort. I don't
Oh
mind
no!
too much about what people find in the dirt.
He's
Much
the
rather
noble?
care for the animal.
Fuck.
The nobleman that the Gillingham works for. Like I said, he bought some seasons ago a bear rug from me for his
Right,
mistress'
right.
house.
You don't know the name of the noble. Ishmael. We call him Ishmael.
Nope, different guy.
No.
No, I don't. No, I don't think it was Ishmael.
Different guy.
It was Tom Cruise.
It might have been Hakat, Noble Hakat. That kind of sounded like a bell, but
Cat. Noble cat.
haven't. Like I
There we
said,
go.
haven't seen Gillingham in some seasons.
It's on the list.
Well, we have a name. We have a place.
Oh,
It's just that easy.
Well, we have a general direction.
Which is free.
All
Can
right,
you point out which
you
direction it's in?
dirty bitch.
Southeast. He points. He goes. You go out the southeast gate, and I don't believe it's too far. He knows he's not the one by the land bridge with the gate guards, but it's definitely in the middle of this little island. That's just where Foyle is.
All right. Well, let's go find this idiot.
Let's go.
What time of day is it?
It's coming to the noon.
Okay.
The noon.
High
What are we
noon.
gonna say if we find this guy?
I'm not worried about that yet.
Oh,
Make sure he's actually there.
Huh.
From a distance.
We're scouting.
We have 3 extremely sneaky people.
And me.
And some tinker guy.
And me.
And that guy.
Noon shoot him.
and a grabby boy.
I'll grab you in the rocks and bring you in and strangle you to death.
Oh,
Here, I'm
God, dude.
the captain. Kill him.
Sometimes I pay extra for that.
It's hard
I
to
call
find
it
one
the-
that'll do it in the rocks.
I call it the strangler.
All right, let's go.
Let's go strangle him. You know? Strangler.
Give him the old dick strangle.
And take all of his money and his estates.
I don't think they're his estates. He's working for someone just like the last two guys.
Well, the owner of the estate should die as well if he's employing little children.
I agree.
This episode is Always Sunny in the Lane. Barrett misunderstands the law.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they're actually employing children per se.
No, it's slavery.
Could be. Could be worse.
It's slatery.
Well, hang on.
We have no forward motion.
I will head off in that direction.
Oh no. We'll try.
We head off.
I'd go with.
Heading out the back southeast gate all together. Winding roads past a small river, thick jungle woods. You do pass a couple farming estates and plantations. As it gets kind of sparse, the afternoon sun starts to get really low on the horizon.
Nothing.
I'm currently setting up the board.
Okay.
He says, "Go to hell and
He's
be
setting
patient,
up.
you."
Why is he telling us
Said,
we're
"Why
all
don't you
together?
just get drunk and leave
We-
me alone."
I hope we've learned not to separate the party. God, I hope we've learned that by now.
All right,
Someone
separate the
always
party.
dies. No!
It's not that bad. Don't worry.
Nobody
Yeah.
ever gets hurt when we separate the party.
You
Oh
always
no, nobody
die.
ever dies when we separate the party.
That's true.
We
I have to
did
hand it to
die.
you, Alex.
I have a blank paper.
I know.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
Flavefish, let's
Pretty
go.
picture.
No!
Hit me, black paper.
Yay!
Oh, it's so pretty.
I like that castle. I want that castle.
Rob, our entire group is impatient. Please immediately have everything ready so we don't ever have to wait. Thank you.
Ah, fuck you all.
Rob, seriously, what do you do the other 6 days when we're not playing? Come on.
Prepare for us to play.
Yeah, you're better
Yeah,
than that.
you should be preparing all the time.
Fool.
Come on now. Not
As
just
I,
winging
as
it
I
on
scroll
the
through my
day
mid
of-
journey bot conversation and see all the other artwork I prepared that was not this.
Mm-hmm.
Rocks fall. We all
Yes.
die.
You're prepared for the wrong stuff, Rob.
Wow, what a fucking noob.
Come on,
Wow.
you gotta
should-
railroad us
walking
harder.
walking down this idyllic path in the afternoon sun as it's just setting behind this like nice mountain. You guys see the big entrance of what looks like a
God.
possibly a canal route underneath, but as kids with buckets and mining tools come out of it and distribute them along the bank here, and then immediately go up to the manor and go in through a side door.
Not this
Mother of
again.
Wait
This
a minute.
again.
These kids knows how to use doors.
Why does it have to be the side door? Why can't it be the back door?
Maybe there is
It's
no back
tricky
door. We
as-
can't see the back.
I can't see the door.
At any given times, you can only see two sides of a structure.
Yep.
You're at this estate that is apparently the cat estate.
All right, and we don't have a.
Standing outside.
All right.
I need to get a fucking visual description of this guy.
Are we
Oh,
breaking and
yeah,
entering?
No, why? We have to make sure he's
Yeah.
actually here
Old
first.
beanie.
Otherwise, it's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna stop you.
Somebody gonna knock on the door then?
No. I mean, look, the whole plan is to scout out, see if he's even here. If he's not, we wait. If he is, then I don't care what we do because he's here. We can shoot him, we can capture him, we can do nothing.
We can shoot and then capture him.
We can capture him and torture him.
No!
No!
Stop with the fucking torture. Good lord.
Kill
Psychopath?
him.
Throw rocks.
Jesus.
Rocks fall.
Mer.
Gillingham dies.
Like,
The
he's
end.
got spirit. Like, his heart's in it, and I respect that, but no more murdering. Or murder's okay. No torturing. That's what I meant.
But
As
it's
long as we have
torture to
limits.
it's torture to murder.
No.
Why are you taking your time? If you can be one thing, you should be efficient.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to agree with Slate here. If you can't be efficient, torture him, or whatever he said. You know the one.
I don't. I'm totally lost.
Yeah, torture. You just said it. Torture.
No. Anyway, do we see this fucking guy, Rob, or what? What's up?
Well,
I'm
you're
gonna-
outside, away from the house. Some of the windows are lit. Nobody looks to be looking out at you all. You don't see any discernible guards on the ground.
So, no, we don't see him.
It's
Well,
the afternoon.
Well,
Maybe he's taking a
having
nap.
lunch.
Maybe time, you know?
the old half-elf siesta.
I don't know what fucking people with
Thanks.
money do.
Thank
Whatever
you,
they want,
man.
welcome.
Exactly. So how can I predict that which is unpredictable?
Abduct him
Abduct
The
children.
man has become ungovernable.
by the governor.
I'm 8 by children, so yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not fucking worried about the government.
Oh my god. Are we hunting Jeffrey Epstein?
We're hunting. No, we're hunting all the people who visited Epstein Island.
Oh, dude.
Oh, fantastic.
That's pretty
New hero
accurate,
arc.
actually.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not
Let's
get
get
mad.
the
I'm
list.
hunting Bill Clinton.
Oh.
we hunt down Bill Clinton.
Hell yeah.
Yes, please. I want his saxophone.
He wasn't even that
I'm hunting
good at
down
saxophone.
talking.
He's a phenomenal saxophone.
Okay, are we just watching the entrance where the kids are coming in and out of with mining stuff?
Apparently.
Yep.
Or are we having another fake negotiation with our queensman?
Fake Priceline negotiator.
But I mean, I have to do that thing again.
Maybe one of you guys could like Django them and be like, I would like to
If I did
purchase
that, if I
these
should
more
just-
children.
I mean,
Got
yeah,
him!
we did it already. It worked pretty fucking good.
Yeah, we Djangoed one group. We can do it again.
Verkman,
Or we
I
just trick
don't want to
children. That
torture
worked
them.
pretty good the first time.
Hmm.
Please.
What are these jackasses? Nation.
What did he say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He cut
Is
out.
all I heard.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my microphone, my Discord, whatever. What's this guy's name? Ishmael?
Cat.
The other one. Godfrey.
Gillingham is the one who bought 7 kids, and he apparently works for this. What, Hicat?
So we're looking
Lady?
for Billingham.
Gillingham
Willingham.
with a G.
Travis
Gillingham.
Gillingham.
That sounds like a really expensive sandwich.
It's a voice actor on Critical Role.
Gillingham?
Yeah.
Jake Gillingham.
Travis
Gillingham.
Gillingham.
Yep. Oh god. Okay. Do we see any people as we approach the?
Yes, he said it
Uh,
multiple
yeah,
times.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it, people.
Kids
Pay
came out of
attention.
that
I'm
small little dark
sorry.
hole, walked up the embankment, went in through a back door.
Ooh.
Side door.
Children. Okay, but is there anybody else out on the ground that I could talk to?
No, there's nobody else on the grounds.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right,
Right,
we're either
that's it.
going
You know
in
what,
or
Rob?
we're
I'm
leaving.
Sorry, I was finishing up my character sheet so that you could delete it and clean house. I apologize. Trying to be,
You heard it, Rob. It's your fault. All right,
it's not.
Am I going in?
Yeah.
what are we doing?
I don't know. We're trying to
participating
fucking
in this.
decide. No one can decide.
I'm ready to reverse abduct these children.
Yeah, I got one.
Save. Just say
Yeah.
save.
Is that what it's called?
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Counter abduct.
All right, I'm gonna walk
what are
up
we
to the
doing?
house. I'm
Okay.
walking up to the house.
I need to take off my
Guns drawn,
hat.
firing them all into the windows.
It's sweaty.
Fuck this place. No one's making decisions. We're doing it my way
I
now.
can still hear
Yeah,
him
okay.
yelling.
Alright,
About
Glass
no
doesn't
making
have
decisions.
AC, so roll a hit.
Fucking goddamn, Rob.
Once I see that, I start
Lazy.
firing firecracker arrows into the window.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to the house, and the first person I see that I get close to, if they don't like run away from me, I'm going to ask them where the master of the house is.
You walk all the way up to the front door without seeing a person. You are
Then
now
I knock
standing
on
at
the
front
door.
Within 20 seconds, the door opens to a
Children.
squat little human child in what looks like nice livery. Nervously looks at you all, wide-eyed, and goes and forgets himself and goes, and he gives a bow, and he goes, welcome this afternoon to the Hecate estate. Is the lady expecting you?
Yes, thank you. And I just push my way in.
I look down at the child.
Excuse
He's a
me,
little
sir?
kid. He can't stop. What's a little kid
You know,
gonna do?
I look down at the child and I say, "Were you born on this island?"
No.
What a weak,
Oh.
pointed question.
I'm gonna
Where'd you
abduct
come
you
from?
guys.
Objection leading the witness.
I'll badger him in a second if you shut
Wow.
the fuck up.
So
You
with
enjoy your
Bertram
job.
barging into the foyer and standing in this nice, large, gracious foyer that has ferns in it, some large
Oh, ferns.
coat hangers, big giant
Fucking love friends.
bowl. You see what looks like a parasol strapped up in it. It opens up into 3 doors.
28 stab wounds.
And a small door that's closed. But as Birchstorm has barged his way in and the commotion
Thanks,
of the
thanks.
door, the one door in the house, the top of it opens up is a tall taller-looking half-elf with a beard looks out and says, "Hey, why are you giving our front door boy a hard time?" As he opens up the bottom of the door and starts striding out, you see that he is strapped with a rapier as he stands 15 feet away from the front door, and you all he goes, "Who are you all? I don't have any recording on the appointment books with her mistress."
All right, well, a couple things. A front door boy is a horrible waste of a human being. Let's just get that
pretty
out
sure this
there.
little guy's got a name.
First and foremost, yeah, he has a name. You. Also, yeah,
When the
we,
help
we
is in livery, they do not have their names. That is
listen.
the
Whatever
hall
he's
boy
eating, he can have tongue or liver. It doesn't matter. I don't see how that's even a part of this argument. Fucking. Anyway, yeah, we don't have an appointment, but we are here on urgent business, so we told a little porcupine. Hi, I'm
Boy
Bert.
turns to
Pretty
him and
sure that a
says,
Commodore, a
the
Major,
boy,
and an O and E.
the boy turns to the hall monitor and says, "This man did say he had an appointment before barging in, sir."
There's a hall monitor? Where the
That's-
fuck are we?
That's the dude. That's the elf standing before you with the beard. He's
He's
the
a
hall monitor.
He's got a little sash.
Yeah,
Oh, this is great.
Have a
The
good
hall
night,
monitor.
Spanx. Have fun.
Yeah.
just a pass that says I do what I want.
He does
So-
see and look to everybody. Sees the sees the captains, sees the commodore, sees the one ONE, and says, he's like, "What business do you have with Madame Hecate that you would just barge into her estate?"
Oh, it's very important. Anyway,
Here's
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
yep. So where is she?
What a way to not answer the question and make no
She-
progress.
Talk
She
about
heard of-
redirecting.
She heard of
If you
me
save
and
the
my
gray
great-
bullet, I will kill you where you stand.
The orange bullet. Yes, that's the one.
She heard
The
of my
off-white
great
bullet.
fights the other night and wanted to see me and then get an autograph. That's why we are here.
That's not true.
That's
None
we're
of
not even
that
on the
is
same
true.
island, Hermano.
Dude, not even the same port. This all happens in game.
This is the same island.
It
No,
is the same eye.
Incorrect. It's
It's an offshoot island of the island.
mhm.
Gentlemen and lady, I'm going to ask yourselves to remove yourselves from the premises. As he starts
No.
to stride forward,
Look,
he's
Myself says no.
he puts
I have
one hand.
questions.
He puts one hand on the hilt of his rapier.
And I say,
Put
oh
my
yeah,
hand
well if you
on
were
the
me,
butt of
then
my
I'd be
pistol.
you, and I'd use your body to get to the top.
Put my hand upon his hip.
You can't stop me no matter who you
You
are.
don't want me to get my hands on you. 'Cause
All
you'll
right,
squeal
all right.
like a
I
piggy.
think. All right, we may have gone at this a little sideways. Do you have a name? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Rendar. I'm the hall monitor of this estate.
Rendar? Your name is Rendar?
Yes,
deaf?
and yours?
Fuck you, Rendar! And I run out to the door. Goodbye.
really?
He does sometimes.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
You-
This is
You run out the door.
this is dangerous. He has a
right.
knife.
You see him with the other hand cast a mage hand, and it slams the door in your face.
I
or
go
behind
through
you.
the door. Nope.
No. As you run out of it, he slams it behind you.
Oh, okay, good.
Right, as you escape Dane locking your companions in there.
No,
Great
no,
way
no,
to
no,
split
no.
the party.
We're not split. There's literally a door between you and me. Don't be melodramatic.
Try to open it.
All right, I'm going to try to open it.
It opens, but he's like in the creek. You see him there, like towering over the little boy, like scolding him.
Oh,
And as soon as you creak it open, he slams it shut, and he says, "Sir." He's yelling this from the other side of the door. "Sir, you're going to have to lead before I raise the alarm."
oh shit! All right,
We're looking for a man named Gilliford.
Gillingham.
and a man from
Yeah, that's the one.
Nantucket.
We're looking for Ferngully.
No, there's a gentleman named
We've
Gillingham.
just lost all sense.
I tried to get us there.
We
I
had that
know.
otter episode break. This is the silly episode.
This is the
Yeah.
yakety sack Scooby Doo chase scene.
Oh, I love the like all one hallway and it's a different color and like
mhm.
you know what's gonna move on the screen because it's very clearly
All
colored
right.
different.
So we know the lady is in the house. We don't know if Travis Willingham is here.
That is correct. Yes.
All right, we've ascertained some information. None of it good, but some.
Apparently, Bertram is also a cat. I've gone outside. I'm coming back in.
I heard there
Why'd you
was
close the
ham
door?
here.
Why'd you close the door? Now I have to go through it.
Fool. If someone has a slick idea,
I do, but you all won't stop talking.
all right, go to
Shutting
town.
up.
There's a reason why we're here. Our man, fucking Gillimanjaro. God damn it! Why can't I remember his name? Gillingham. Gilliford. Yes.
It's
We're
Gillingham.
here. Whatever. I don't care anymore. He owes us some money on a purchase that went a little
Who
sideways.
are you saying this to? Because you're standing outside a closed door.
I'm not outside the door. Only the fucking
I thought we
nurse
all
ran
went in.
outside.
No, just me.
Only Birchstorm
I thought
pushed
we were
his
all
way
there.
in.
I thought we all went in. I'm just gonna follow him, use the
Um,
confusion to ask the kid if he was from here, to try to ascertain if he was a purchased slave, and then it turned into this.
Mhm.
All right,
Ooh.
all right.
You're outside.
DM, I'm doing the thing. I'm gonna open the door, but I'm gonna make a little timeout sign with my hands, like this, like gentle taps.
Like this. He
Someone have a
says,
slick idea?
Without a
No.
camera.
Here, Justin, VC, you can see like this.
we know exactly what you mean.
Okay,
Also, why is that a sideways T?
this is how you call timeout. You're like this, sideways. Anyway.
Timeout is not sideways T. It's an upright T.
That's what I said.
upright.
Oh,
Hey, he
even my
doesn't
wife's
watch
doing it the
football,
right way.
okay?
I guess I've been doing it sideways my whole life.
Yeah.
He doesn't play. He doesn't watch football.
I
It's
was
okay.
33
He's using the
years
hand
old
signal.
when I found out.
Today is a day of discovery. That face, though. That face.
You said
he's
you make a
making.
T for timeout, right?
Yeah, I'm making a little timeout.
T
Okay.
for time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in what world does this make a T?
It doesn't.
Yeah. Look at my point exactly,
Guy with
retard.
the camera.
God damn. Ugh.
Theater of the mind
What
shit.
is he
This Slade
doing?
unalives
This?
himself.
And
Third
anyway,
lap.
yeah. So I like stick my head and I just I do it like that, Shannon. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Here's
That's who
Wonderwall.
you married, Shannon. That's who you married.
don't worry. I will not be on this earth shortly.
Curb
He
lap.
didn't fix that a
Okay,
long
what do you do
time
with your
ago.
sideways timeout?
I call a timeout to the old man hall monitor,
He's confused.
and I roll persuasion.
Go for it.
Because I would like to apologize for my ruffishness. 7, pretty good.
What if you didn't need to roll that persuasion?
No.
He
And
looks down at the hallboy and he says, "Go fetch Aragam and Terra." As he opens the door only enough for him to be visible, and
Okay.
says, "What is it that you continually to harass us?"
Okay, and I hold out a gold piece. I like take 2 fingers from the sideways timeout, and I was like, I am not usually like this. We went through some really bad stuff yesterday. I saw a lot of fighting. We've been a little hot to trot, and I saw the sword and the small child, which again still feel like it's an egregious waste of youth. But here, and I just kind of like the gold coin with 2 fingers in the opening of the door, and I'm like, I'm very sorry. I would like a do-over.
He takes your gold coin and he walks forward with a hand outstretched to push, kind of like, not to push you physically, but to like kind of like make you clear room
Yeah,
as he comes outside with you all and closes the door behind him.
Wonderful.
And
Makes sense.
he looks at all 6 of you and says, "I don't know who any of you are. I've never seen you at these grounds before. And you've come in with such uncouth dilection that I don't know if I can actually promise you any admittance to this building from henceforth on. Even with," as he shakes the little gold piece in front of you all, "this is if this is what you consider a bribery. So
Oh, you want?
have
Oh,
until you
You're
have
cool.
until my compatriots show up to tell me exactly what business you think you have here with Mistress Hakat.
and also that wasn't a bribe. That was more of like a gratuity or an apology. But anyway, my name's Bergstrom, and I'm gonna move in the back of the group now and shut up. And I just like do like a half bow and walk backwards.
Does
Halfway
he
through an
moonwalk?
explanation, you're gonna be quiet?
Yep.
Let's
All right.
see how long that lasts.
Captains.
Got him.
Captains.
No, this is your show. You fucking started this.
All right. Well, these are two captains of some privateer boats, and we're looking for a guy, Travis Willingham, from the hit show Critical Role. We were told that he was.
He points to Alex and says, you're a ONE. What is it that you and your group need?"
Oh, thank God.
Yes, we're investigating a couple of interesting things, and it was reported that some money was owed due to a bad business relation, a transaction that went sideways, and so we're looking for this Gillingham gentleman. Investigating that, we thought it would be best to introduce ourselves to the lady of the house, as there are several ranking officers here, and, well, you saw how that goes. I was completely distracted, and I apologize for that.
As you finish your conversation, two gentlemen, musket rifles in hand, come walking around the corner, like literally like heads like turn, like they're like really anxious to get around the corner and see what the commotion was. Comes around the corner and you hear the first one say, oh yeah, Renda, all well. You see Render hold up a hand and says, hold on, and Aragon, we might have something. As he looks at you and says, okay, Gillingham is the name of the house agent who goes out and buys and procures things. What business have you heard that involves Gillingham? He holds up a finger. I want no funny business. I'm still not inclined to have you meet the lady of the house, but this might be an interior matter if Gillingham, as he looks amongst you all, owes.
Gillingham has recently procured some undesirable goods. The goods that would be considered
Undesirable.
contraband. God fucking damn it! I thought it's so hard to bring it back.
It's all sideways.
Correct.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said?
That he had been involved in a transaction in the purchase of goods that could be considered contraband.
Or undesirable.
Undesirable contraband.
As the
Undesirable
other two gentlemen who have joined the conversation that came from around the corner of the manor, they stop about 35 feet away. Rendar here stands up a little bit straighter. You know, his hand. By the way, his hand has never left his rapier, but he's been using his other hand. And his other hand goes to his chin and rubs it 1 second, and finally considers you and says, "Well, if Gillingham procured anything that is contraband under the Empire law, or then why do I have an O&E with this fellow entourage at our doorstep? If he had actually purchased contraband, I would expect the captain of the guard would have sent a constable with a warrant for searching and seizure of any such contraband property. Who,
Understand.
may I
However,
ask, sent you?"
Hit the Ginyu pose. Everyone on 3.
Fuck. Understandable. However, as we have been sent by a viceroy, not your viceroy, we thought it would be the most respectful thing to do to the lady of the house to have a pleasant conversation and investigate the situation first, instead of sending up the constable and a load of troops and causing some form of embarrassment to a potentially innocent lady.
Oh fuck, that's good. Holy shit.
Nice.
I'm gonna ask for a persuasion check, as he also
Oh.
asks which viceroy.
Dude, I'm fucking so hard.
Graham, I need names. I forget the name of the last viceroy.
The
Doesn't
viceroy
matter.
from Bann.
Viceroy from Bann.
Fernlaith? Viceroy Kernlaith?
Yes. Viceroy Krenlaith of Bann. We're simply investigating, tracking down some leads. Didn't really want to bring too many officials into this, other than the origin. Don't want to cause an embarrassment.
Viceroy Kinliff of Bann. Lady Cat doesn't have many dealings with the port city of Bann, as much as they are neighbors. Next question. What is the details of this contraband? Because as far as I'm tracking from the Empire, there's not much contraband. As the more exotic it is, the more the harbor masters and the custom agents just tax our merchants. So I'm not aware of any contraband that does not already have a price tag to get through.
You don't consider human beings or any other humanoid race to be a contraband with a price a little too high for a harbor master?
Human, any beings of any intelligent matter sold is illegal in the Empire.
Right.
Everybody make an insight check right now.
Everyone?
Everyone, since you're all present.
Well, if I could roll like that for my persuasion, shit. Ah, yes, the captain has found a little wisp floating in the air.
Oh, look, it's Panda.
Holy
Insight.
shit, we are dense. Oh my god.
No. You said insight?
I mean,
I did say insight.
as far as I
Oh,
know,
look
it
at
is
that.
illegal here.
I know everything.
At least I got a 21.
Yeah, Alex is the only one picking up what he's putting down.
I'm like laser focused on trying to recover this situation.
Alex, because you are laser focused on such situation, you did see his temple kind of throb, and the indication that he told a lie.
Oh.
Interesting. It would seem as though you know more than you lead on. As we have talked about, the purchase of humanoids, sentient and intelligent creatures, is in fact illegal within the Empire. And thus we have come here to investigate. I understand that the lady of the house herself doesn't have dealings out of the port city of Bann, but we're simply following down a trail. You wouldn't want us to go and get the constable with what evidence we do have, would you?
Oh yeah. Going for the kill.
Hell yeah, brother.
Enlighten me, sir. But if you had evidence of human trafficking, someone of your stature should have gone to the constable Arheti in order to bring down such a justice that one would accuse of any noble or any person of stature within the citizen ranks of the Empire.
We're more of a
Ah,
hands-on type of leadership.
Apologize. You must have made a mistake and you don't know me. I don't normally reach out to other people to have them solve problems that I'm personally vested in. So until I'm
Oh.
sufficiently assured that you have not entertained these nefarious actions, I will be investigating. And if I can't get
Alas,
the
Dude,
answers
this
that I
is so
want, I
good.
will
I'm
come back
noob-nooping.
with the constable.
Alas,
Yeah.
sir, you're talking to just a hall monitor with two bystanders as witness, and you are accusing our buying agent of trading in human lives.
Not once have
So
I
even
made
if-
an absolute statement. Again, another
Oh,
mistake
shit.
on your part. I did not accuse you. I am here to investigate.
Oh my god.
But if you would
take a
like to
fucking
confess your
lap.
guilt, go ahead.
Sir, I think you're mistaken me as well. I'm not saying that I partake. I'm merely trying to say that the buying agent of the house
Yeah, shallow and pedantic.
As
Birch has never been so attracted to a man before in his life. I
I'm
don't
not
believe
inclined
that.
to give you admittance to this manor. However, if you would wish to follow my associates, Aaron, Graham, and Tarak, around to the side, I'll meet you in the side kitchen, and perhaps I'll bring Gillingham, and you can question him then. Would that be agreeable, sir?
Sounds like a trap.
Dude, this guy's dead as fuck.
Interesting. It would seem as though you are going to lead us to something, but I don't think it's the answers that we're looking
Certain
for.
Doom.
Then why have you come knocking?
Doom.
To get answers. And why have you standing there dodging all of my questions?
It is my duty to protect the grounds and manners of the house.
Understandable, but we're faced with an O&E and being asked pointed and direct questions to speak to the lady of the house. What right do you have to refuse?
Oh shit, he's saying you're being
O&E
dodgy,
does
son.
not give you free passage of any grounds
Escort
and
us.
garrisons. It is not mine to escort an O&E. It does not grant you those rights. You have not risen to a title where you could just barge in on a lady's manor.
I didn't. I knocked.
Your
true.
man, as he points to the aquatic half-elf, barged in with a
Yeah.
lie.
He did.
So you've lied to get in illegally and trespass, and then say here you are investigating means of slavery, but yet no constable or law, just an O&E from another viceroy. Your
And-
case is beginning to sound very flimsy. I was beginning to work with you and said I would bring you into attendance with Gillingham, but now I'm going to probably have to ask you to leave the grounds forthwith.
I'm gonna beat the piss out of this guy. Just give me the look.
Just give me the look.
I was about
The two guys at 35 feet are like kind of nervous too, and their muskets are not slung, by the way.
Arn's
That's
Are they
getting
in
antsy.
Are they in the low ready position?
They're not in a low ready. They're up, pointing up and away,
Okay.
but in both hands. Well, like at port arms, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why is it that you have to lead us to the kitchen and we can't have our conversation here?
Because we're at the front of the manor, sir. And he points to like all the windows above him. I don't know what other servants and or maybe perhaps a guest may be hearing this. This is a conversation that should be held in the quarters of the rear of the property.
We're trying to
Fair
do.
enough. I see your
Yeah, no,
argument
yeah, I
as
agree.
I have come quietly, not to cause embarrassment to the lady of the house, and I and my party will acquiesce to your request, and we will gladly go with your two compatriots and meet you at the side door of the kitchen.
Very well. Then we're in accordion. Aragon, Tarak, lead these two around to the side kitchen. I will go and collect Gillingham and meet you all there. So Dendar retreats back within the door and shuts it, not opening it wide enough for you guys to look down into the foyer anymore. The two that run around the corner, one of them is a half elf, and the other one is a halfling actually, and they're just like, they jerk with a jerk of their head. They're like, "Yeah, follow us this way. It's just around the manor. Not too bad of a walk."
Oh, you guys seem nice.
Well, we're paid to be nice.
I respect that.
You're paid.
I follow quietly, the cat at my side, and just let Bergstrom recover himself with some jolly banter.
Yeah, I mean these guys fuck. They're cool.
As one leads and one follows in behind you all, you guys like pretty much walk around the edge of the manor. You see kind of like garden grounds. As you get to the backside, you see a couple like sheds, a horse barn with like an open barn where you could see a carriage sitting in the way that roads lead up to. As they bring you around to another door flanked by two windows, the one in the lead opens it and looks in, reaches in, turns like a little valve, and a little gas lamp illuminates the room. And he says, "Come on in."
Okay.
Yep. What's up?
With my I rolled a 9 on perception. Can I look at like the rifles that they're carrying? They're still carrying them at like they're like marching with like the rifles, right?
Yeah.
Is it like a repeater?
It's just a single action musket rifle, like all musket rifles in this world.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
He's like, oh, okay, I can take much.
So I'm gonna lean over to Slate like as we're walking, and I'm gonna go. Their flash pans are empty.
The building that you walk into looks like a renovated sunroom where they kind of like built up masonry around the walls of the lower part of the windows, and then like kind of plastered in some of the ceiling. And it's not exactly a side kitchen, as it looks like a side cold storage, as there's like sacks of vegetables and fruits here, and some grain, and a couple casks of liquid stored on the side. There, however, is a small writing desk in the one corner. The one in the lead who motioned you all in, both the Aragam and Tarak comes in and kind of like motions you all like, yeah, just fill in over there. Sit, you can sit on that cask and you can sit on that crate. As Anagram kind of like stands near the one door that's that goes probably into the further of the manor. As you guys wait for like 5 minutes.
Hitting it crisscross applesauce.
Obviously the windows are not the greatest of quality, but you can kind of see out of them. Obviously the details of what you can see is not the greatest. But you do notice that another gaggle of people come out from the side in like a low conversation, and kind of post up like 20 feet away from the front of the door that you guys just came in.
Oh, great! So they're surrounding us, and we're boxed in.
The side door to the manor opens up, and you guys do see Dendar, and he looks in. He kind of has his eyebrows kind of raised. He's not controlling his facial expressions that well. His eyebrows are kind of raised. He sees you all, sees his two men, opens the door a little bit further. And he says, "Yep, everyone's here." As another half elf with a musket rifle at port arms kind of like walks in behind him, and followed by a black dragonborn who's wearing nice finery, cool little sash, and pouch by his side, bound leather book in his other hand. And he walks in, closes the door behind him, and he says, looks at you all and considers you all, and sees Alex with his O&E badge and says, "Well, good afternoon, sir. My name is Gillingham. I was told that you all had a business to deal with me, asking for some sort of details to a recent order."
Yes, it has come to our attention through rather indirect information sources that you have been accused of purchasing slaves.
You see the Dragonborn immediately like turn to you. He looks like offended and scoffs at the same time. He's like, "Accused? But you're an O&E. I don't see a constable here."
Jesus Christ! Let's go get a
I said that
constable.
you were accused, not convicted of or anything. And out of respect for the lady of the manor, we have come to have a conversation and investigate this situation ourselves before involving anyone else. Hopefully this is all just a big misunderstanding, and we can save your lady some embarrassment.
What are you looking for? Blackmail? Are you looking to put hard leverage against us? Are you looking to drag the lady's name through the mud? How dare you?
If I was looking for any of those things, I would have gone about this entirely differently.
No, except you are here and you are skulking about. How dare you level such an accusation here?
Genuinely do not consider that we are skulking, considering my flamboyant compatriot barged in your front door.
Hi.
It's me,
Legitimately believe that he is incapable of
It's
skulking.
me, John Flamboyance.
It's pronounced Foyle.
Sorry.
It's pronounced Macroponus.
Mr. Burton. Mr. Burton, if you. All right, fuckhead Alex.
Oh, you said. Sorry. I was reading some notes.
I
Yes.
was like, I think it's the first time
You
you've ever called him
fucking nerd.
Mister. Yeah,
that
you
was,
tried to like.
you have never ever.
I was like, you
appreciate-
tried
I know, we're in different company.
You
I'm
tried to
sorry.
church it up a little bit.
I shan't repeat the mistake.
I shan't.
Yes,
repeat
yes,
this.
Captain Slate.
Oh, no, just let me know when you want to pull the trigger on this.
Let's go. I'm ready to get 'em.
Absolutely. I
I'm
just
cracking
need some
my
more
knuckles
answers,
now.
and
Okay.
And now it becomes a battle of wits and legality.
Ugh.
oh, we're fucked.
This is the high octane D&D stuff we're looking for. Give it to me in my veins.
Give it.
Shannon looks like she's having an aneurysm every time we do something stupid.
Hell yeah, aneurysm.
Maybe this
It's
will
like
help
calm
her
down or
take
some dumb shit.
some initiative.
Dude, every
When she
time
realizes we're the ones making decisions.
No,
There's a
every time
reason
someone
we
says
called you
something
our moral
stupid,
compass.
she does like the Jim from The Office look at the camera. And
Directly at the
it has
camera.
broken me
Alright.
every time.
Break the man.
Upon
His
his
bodies.
body.
Strength.
All right.
It's all
Also,
right.
did you say that out loud, or are you just writing that for like our benefit, Alex?
No, I'm writing that for our benefit. I'm trying to take stock of who's in the room, and if I don't take notes, I'll fucking forget everything.
Okay. So it's not common
Memory
knowledge.
of a goldfish. Well, the Black
That is-
Dragonborn,
Out of game.
who was holding a leather-bound book.
Is a nerd. Yes, I see that.
Oh, yeah, no, totally a fucking nerd. Yeah, of course. It's just his ledger, right?
Could be. I mean, I hold books. I'm not a wizard. Then what do you want?
Let's fucking win. Captain Slate, you lie in the
Remember
company
that
of
time I
others.
took us all to the library with a really good idea, you fucking bimbus?
Yeah, didn't pick up a single thing. You took
Sure
us
did.
to the library, and you oversaw the entire process.
Nope, I researched. It was just bad.
Guys,
Search
there's people
picture
staring
books.
at you.
There's
I'm not
arguing
I'm
in
a
the foyer.
master fucking tactician, you.
Fair will say that you are unrivaled in naval combat.
That's not what I mean.
I was trying to pay you a compliment.
Just stick it, blow it out your ass. We're having this fun in front of the wizard.
Snorts.
Oh man.
Yeah, blow it out your ass, tool boy. I'm done.
Oh, God.
He
Can you
died
just...
with a candlestick?
Oh, Shannon, do you have anything you want to add?
Hell yeah, brother.
Ah, yes, Prim, can you talk fast?
There's no fixing this.
There might be.
Ah, abandon us in heart and mind.
She's already found a new crew.
Just putting out apps. She's on her phone on LinkedIn right now.
Yeah, putting up that resume.
Just reset her password from Monster because she forgot it.
Last crew dead or incarcerated.
She's got a pretty
like
solid
40
resume.
She's
If
got like
that's the-
48 filters on there because she's so picky.
Yeah.
Must be willing to save excessive amounts of children.
Non-negotiable.
High negotiation.
Morals, questionable. Combat capability, fantastic.
So what are you guys saying to Gillingham?
Waiting for Gillingham to compose himself.
Oh,
Why make-
he's composed. He's been waiting for you guys to reply.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Senpai plus stuff.
I'm sorry, I got it tuned out there for a minute.
He was in the zone.
Alex was talking to him. I was just kind of letting him do his thing, and I just kind of head tapped him on the shoulder, and I gave him the keyword phrase.
If you let me do what we need to do, he'll talk sooner or later.
Yeah, but then we'll go to jail.
Eat jail.
Dead men tell no tales.
Exactly. Dead men don't tell no tales.
So
Then
he
we
won't be
find
sending
the
anything
children.
one with.
I thought that I had responded. He said that we came over here accusing him and skulking, and then when I said that our crew is incapable of skulking, everything just went down the drain.
It's true. I am very dense.
And I'm just a tool.
Well,
He says, to your skulking thing, he motions to all and he's like, well, we're meeting in a side room after I hear of a burgeoning inconstable interaction at the front door with one of our hall boys in training. And now here we are. So, again, sir, what conversation forthwith would you wish to have before I have you removed from the premises?
Did you or did you not buy slaves?
No. Why would I buy slaves?
Insight
It is illegal in the Empire.
Why would they tell
Insight
you?
check.
You may.
Fantastic.
Why would they tell you?
Not 20, baby. Let's go.
That was a 9.
I know it's a 9.
No. I think you should be supportive after that.
So he said no.
Well, I guess it's no.
and you
Well,
know,
good enough for me.
do you know
turned to the-
Ishmael? Ishmael?
In Ishmael, I do not.
Hmm.
Ishmael these nuts.
Is he supposed to be the one that I bought said folks from?
No, I mean if you didn't, I mean you might not know him. I don't know. He's a friend of a friend, and I'm new here. So if he was around, I figured maybe you guys seem pretty well connected. So
Well, I mean, for someone.
I apologize, sir. The name does not ring any
that's perfectly fine. I was just curious.
familiarity.
Trying to ease the tension a little bit here. It's,
Yeah, I was gonna say for someone like I mean, and again, no offense, we're just kind of like trying to fill in a query, but for someone who's like had their name like pretty horribly besmirched, you seem at ease, and I respect that.
You know, it is interesting that this entire conversation has been entertained instead of just being
Thrown out.
forced out.
Yeah.
You know, come back with the constables or nothing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
somehow
no.
we're in part of the house. I feel as though your hall monitor's a terrible liar. Where did the hall monitor, the door monitor, whatever you want to call him, he does have a name, by the way.
Hey, boy.
Where did he come from?
He's a ward to one of the families that owes Madam much deal of debt.
Oh,
So do you
God.
So
just-
he is under our care and tutelage.
So is that
The final
indentured
part.
servitude?
Basically.
So what family?
I don't believe that is any of your business.
How much does a family owe?
Quite
Our
a
business?
considerable amount.
Okay, let's just say I had a considerable amount. I want to buy the kid for the family. How much would it cost?
I don't believe you're here on the regards of the family in order to settle their accounts.
You're right.
How
but
would
now,
you know? You haven't asked.
Well, I'm
Yeah, there.
curious.
several times.
Yeah. As someone who grew up in not the greatest of conditions, I can feel for being on hard times.
I feel.
I'm a bit of a philanthropist. So how much does the family owe?
So again, you do not have any business with the family, so why would we be inclined to tell you said amounts? You would have
That-
introduced yourself as such, and you would have known the kid's name.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Well, something
Can I-
just.
Can I go
Go
ask
ahead.
the kid his name? Is that cool? Can you
Uh,
have?
I think
the...
it would be best for everybody for you all to remain here. You're still not being permitted free to move about the manor.
No, yeah. Can you take the gun guy? Can he escort me?
I think it would be best for everybody to stay here until we have resolved this issue.
Fair
That
enough.
is why you have been given the audience into this chamber.
Is that why you moved some of your men outside of the door?
I believe those men are just congregating outside the door, enjoying their break.
Interesting. We didn't see anyone on break at all earlier.
Man,
What
I
a
mean,
convenient break to take.
ships with paper thin sails don't get far. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
No,
In
please
this-
explain.
Oh, so if a sail is made out of paper, like it's, the water's wet, so
Oh, piss.
they'll fall off. Yeah.
Captain,
check that.
Commodore, do you have any more questions that we would like to ask?
Is it helicopter? No.
That's a no.
And Captain Slate, any more questions?
Is the Manaman?
She's indisposed at the moment,
But she's here.
of course.
I'm just
Okay.
waiting for Slate to yell scatter. Pick a direction. Okay.
I'd look at the address the rest of the group. Just go. Yeah. No.
Well, it seems as though this has been a complete fucking waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for
Hi,
your time.
Austin. Hope you're
but now, I mean, this is like not out loud, but at least we have a face to the name. And we know he's here, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm saying like now could be a good time.
To give him the tomato juice. That's slang for kill.
I don't know. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, it's the pewter mug tomato juice poison.
I mean, well, yes, I have it, but I didn't know that was like our go word.
Yeah.
The kill word
We should give them a drink.
of death.
I think kind of consensus vote here. A yes or a no. Thanks, guys. Fucking Christ.
I'm gonna say no.
I
No.
vote
Okay.
no.
I'm gonna
No?
be the voice of
No, there's-
reason.
No substantial evidence. There's nothing to keep us here any longer. We should
Yeah.
part ways and be thankful that we did save the lady some form of embarrassment at the expense of our own embarrassment.
You need shame to be embarrassed. Let's go.
It me, embarrassment.
Gillingham speaks up. Indeed, as he motions to the door, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, no, I am very inclined to get the fuck out of here. Rich people.
I leave. Goodbye.
So, as I watch the party leave, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right,
He's gonna do
that's it. I was gonna do a bad thing.
I'm glad you didn't. Proud of you.
Yeah, that's why I took a vote.
I was gonna do a really bad thing, guys.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Well, either spit it out or shut the hell up.
yeah.
No, we leave. I'll tell you later.
Are you asking to be enabled to do said bad thing, or are you just happy you
We're
didn't
all
do?
asking to be enabled.
I literally flat out asked, and everyone said no.
That is
So
correct.
we left. I left.
Hey, I was all for killing all of them and just
I am
walking
also
through
leaving.
the house.
I would
will.
like to be welcome into Netherian ports.
Yeah, same.
And unfortunately, whatever the fuck just happened, all we did was let them know that we were on to them so that if we even do tell the Viceroy and the Constable, even if they come check it out, I'm assuming that they will have hidden any evidence or hidden the children, for that matter.
So we turn around, go back to the house, and kill them all.
No, we do a stakeout. Now is the time for stakeout.
I would
Now
like
they're
to know
nervous.
what ruins that the guy at the dock was talking about that these kids might be mining, because it might be a situation like the previous time where we found kids that were not there of their own free will.
Obviously enjoying themselves digging holes.
Yeah, let's get
Right.
after. Let's get after that.
Two of those people were like in the same building. We had a chance to cut the head off the snake in this area.
Yes,
we
and
didn't
if we
take it.
did that without any proof, we risk being on the
You have
bad
the
side
list.
of the politicians here.
The law.
I
I
mean,
have a list from a cat that calls me best friend who nobody really knows for sure what the fuck he's on. So it's not really, even though we trust him, it's not.
It's
we're
not
2 for 2
airtight.
so far.
Right. So I agree with Birch. This is like absolutely stakeout time. We need to watch their movements. We need to see what they're doing. We need to post up and see what happens.
We need proof or an opportunity to shut down any cultist shit.
Well, let's go into the woods and sleep in the woods then. Right outside
Thank
the
you.
How
house.
we
Somebody
staying
noticed
out?
that there's a
Yeah.
very arranged
I'm looking at that
woods.
big hill up there behind the house that's in the woods. We could post
Mhm.
somebody up there for stakeout time.
Well,
I
I
don't know
thought
if-
Darn.
I thought
I'm
that they
sleeping in a
said
bed.
that the kids were coming out with mining stuff from this thingy here, and they were walking on this, right?
Oh yeah.
If we post up behind the house, we won't be able to see that entrance.
I'm not saying all of us post up behind the house. I'm
Every
saying
time we
some post-
separate the party, somebody dies.
All right,
Hell
fine.
yeah.
Well, turn into a frog and go into the fucking water and then hippity hoppity down the dark hole.
Turn into a frog and
I
just
don't know if
croak.
there's water snakes.
There, turn
That
into a
would be
bigger
so
water
funny.
snake.
You break wild shape because of actual nature.
Ah,
Could you like commune with the earth or anything? Talk to I heard druids could talk to like plants and stuff.
this is the earth.
I speak
Nature.
Sylvan, but I don't think I have the thing to talk to plants.
Oh, sad.
It's gonna
That's a
ask those
specific
bushes hanging over the entrance to that cave if what's going on down
What have
there.
you been looking at lately?
What you been peeping?
Hey there, grass.
And me.
You know,
Who's
bush
been
stuff.
walking on you here recently?
How murky is the water and how deep is it?
Oh, it's
As murky as our fucking ability to navigate a clear situation.
Grass, what have you seen? Nothing. I don't have eyes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Shit. Guys, the grass
Well,
angle didn't work.
if I stay in the water as like a crocodile and just chill at the bottom for a while, I know I'm not going to get eaten by anything else, and I can just stare and see what's going on for a while. That could be my version of a stakeout, or I can just be a bird chilling in the branches and watch from there. I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an animal lookout. Birds are louder. I don't think alligators can probably sound the alarm too well.
Yeah, splishy splashy probably wouldn't work very well. So yeah, I can caw my shit if I see something bad.
Don't call when you shit, because then we'll get very confused.
It's fair. She's not wrong. Man, we're on it tonight.
No checks.
All right.
All right, so birds
Stakeout time.
stakeout.
Stakeout time.
Okay.
Looking for sketchy shit.
We kind of spread out, never
Group.
too far from each other, and we get into the woods, and the bird watches.
Oh, you guys are going. You're not even gonna set up a base camp. Oh wow.
We need a base camp. We're
We're
stone's
gonna
throw
have a
from our
fucking
boat.
campfire in the woods and draw attention to ourselves.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're uncomfy.
Mm.
We are mad dash sprint distance to our goddamn boat.
I mean, you're
Are
not.
we?
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
not
we're-
at all.
We're on
We're
the
an off-
outskirts of the.
Yeah. That's why I
Forest
said a
City.
mad dash. We'll be real tired when we get there, but we'll get there.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
We're exactly one marathon dash away from our boat.
Yeah, see?
We are 4
This guy gets
expeditious
it.
retreat spells away.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I think there's a word for it. It's called fucked.
All right, so positions, everyone.
All right. I'm going to use
Two.
my...
Loud, sequential caws.
Caw.
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 So you guys
That
are
was-
taking up separate stations of watch into
Mhm.
the woods around this manor.
Not
Yes.
very far apart, so we're obviously not going to have it 100% surrounded, but as was stated earlier, you can only see 2 sides of a building at a time. So as long
So
as
what
we
is
got...
not far apart? Like not far enough where you can't see the dude's left leg?
No, I mean, like, if the bird caws, When somebody else yells, we would be within earshot of each other.
So earshot. By yourselves up in these woods.
Yep, that's it.
Somebody
send it,
stop me.
bro.
Why is this happening?
Because you're making the calls.
Yeah, it's
We
your
go
turn.
off in pairs of 2.
If I had a
Arn?
problem with it, I would say I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm fine with that too. I take Cat with me.
This is not a stealth check for the group. This is a stealth check for
the
everybody
group.
solo. So I need stealth checks
Ooh, I'll
from
whisper
everybody.
it privately.
Private stealth check.
I have to be a stealthy bird.
Yeah, stealth bird. What?
If you are going to
bird.
wild shape as a bird, you can forego the stealth check.
Oh, thank fuck.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Birch.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't we put Bergstrom in the fucking water? He can breathe underwater.
I don't know. This is your
Bird
plan.
can literally be a fish
But
if
she's
she
a
wanted
bird.
to. Yeah, well, she could be a fish. We picked our animal.
We picked our animal. Find a ditch to lay in, Bergstrom.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just laying in a ditch.
He's just a little too blue.
Guys, I'm doing my best, all right? It's not easy for water elves to be all on land.
Not easy being
As I
blue.
Yep.
Dude blew himself.
And if I was green, I would die. Said the sheeple.
Bah. Bah, I say.
No, I'm just waiting for Rob to tell us we're all fucking dead.
Or die.
Yeah. Or both.
So for whatever reason, when Arn and Bridgestorm slunk into the woods, they didn't do it too far apart from one another.
Yay.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna give
Justin.
you though, Arn, your ability to be a rock gnome.
Oh, I found a rock and hid behind the rock.
He just curled up in a ball.
He sat down and fell asleep,
So-
and the patrol passed him by.
I'm
As
fine with
everybody-
that, too.
Everybody watches the manor from their stations into the night. As you watch another team of 4 kids leave from another door in the back, pick up pickaxes, pick up a shovel, grab a lantern, head back down that embankment, and head into that dark hole that looked like it would be a rowboat tunnel into the undercroft of the manor.
Mm-hmm.
You see when they go in, 4 kids come out, different kids, placing their bucket pickaxes near the one shed and head into the house. You see the 4 men who are gathered outside that quote-unquote side kitchen finish smoking their pipes and disperse back into the shed. As night falls, you see candles starting getting lit. You see smoke come from the chimneys. You can smell food being prepared as what seems like the dinner course is being served inside the house.
Looks good.
Are there still kids coming in and out? Are they like? Does it look like they're running 24-hour shift?
So only in the course of a handful of hours did you see another, a shift change of kids.
Okay, I
As
guess coordinating the shift change to dinner being served. Did kids start their shift and then dinner was served?
It was kids start their shift, kids came out, a different set of kids came out, then dinner started being served as
Okay.
night starts to fall.
That's what I'm looking for. So these kids that went in are still in there while dinner's
Yep.
being served, working into the night.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The sun sets, night falls. It is a very cold night, mind. It is winter. Who does not have warming layers?
I do.
Hmm.
Does magical armor count?
Warming lamps?
Warming layers, a blanket, a cloak, anything that helps with low temperature.
Oh, I got my backpack with me that has all sorts.
You could just get it in your backpack.
Guys, like you just climb in.
I got a bedroll.
Do you even have to worry about temperature? Do rock gnomes have to worry about that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So
Yeah, I
if
was
nobody
gonna
has
say,
any cold, if nobody has any cold weather gear, I'm gonna need con saves.
I'm just gonna roll it
As
because
night falls, your breath is able to be seen on no wind. Your fingertips begin to get cold, even if you're wearing not thick gloves.
how's that? 23? Is that good?
Wipe one.
Kitty does not like the outside ham.
I mean, yeah.
Mask suffer 1 level of exhaustion as the cold seeps in.
How
this-
warm can I stay as a bird?
Very.
Caw.
What bird did you turn into?
Big one.
What
A
bird
warm bird.
is one
Penguin.
that I would see flying around here?
Perfect enough for me. You are fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we're not gonna go too far into the details. If you literally looked into the woods, it was like bird. Cock.
Yeah, I try to pick the
You're good.
ones that are natural to the habitat around us.
You're good.
She's
'Cause
a
if any bird
parakeet.
couldn't, if there was any bird that was still left here, even though it's wintertime and didn't migrate, it's a dumb bird. So you picked well.
I am a dumb bird.
Caw.
She found her spirit animal while wild shaping. Baka.
As she thinks to herself, now I finally fit in with the rest of my crew.
It's me, bird.
It's me, dumb bird.
Just don't
Poor
stay
Mask
wild
is having
shape
a
for
chilly
very long-
night.
for long
Yeah.
periods of time. You won't turn back.
His poor. That's Animorphs.
Oh yeah, Animaniacs, right.
Remember
Oh,
Animorphs?
same thing.
Those cool books. Anyway.
What else do we spy?
Frost
Wolf.
gathers at the windows. Candles move again. You see what looks like the rear galley kitchen of the whole manor be filled with figures moving about, enjoying their meal. This seems to be the servants are getting to enjoy their dinner now. As you see some floor windows on the main floor, lights go out, lights come on, and then a light up near the top goes on as the events of the evening change and shift in the building. The shift of kids that had gone in at dinner time have not swapped out yet. It is now a couple more hours into the night as cold frost starts to pick up on the ground. Con
Nice.
saves for everybody except for the bird.
Caw.
How long has it been that we've been watching?
6 hours.
6 hours. Okay, I'm still bird. We're good.
Wish I would have brought some whiskey to warm the body up.
Oh,
Ah,
Ah,
1 and then 20.
Right, so
Kitty.
you have another level of exhaustion.
the extremes.
Slate, you have your first level of exhaustion.
Slate's just like, do it for the children.
The moon's out,
Fuck them kids.
partly
Moon's out.
cloudy. It's getting really cold as you guys continue to watch the manor. Some more lights go out in other rooms. You see the servant dinners finish their meal. You see lights up in a tower start to go on. You see the last of the lights go out on the bottom floor. And it's at this time of night where you hear night owls and the quiet coldness of the air breezing through the trees. You see the kids leave the back of the house, lantern, grabbing the bucket, grabbing the pickaxes, heading down the embankment, disappearing. And in about 15 minutes, the same 4 that you saw prior to dinner going into the cavern come out this time. Come back out. You see they're blowing into their hands. They're holding themselves close because it's cold and shivering, and as they quickly make to drop off their tools and run back into the house.
Do we see any adults or anybody else? checking them into the house, anything like receiving them?
I would say in between the dinner to this evening time frame, you maybe saw 2 adults come out, check on the stables. It seems like there was a stable hand that came out and went into the house to enjoy dinner. He would have came back out, went back to the stables, and then retreated back into the servants' quarters at some time.
How loud do I have to raise my voice to get the person to my left's attention? Like, is it just a normal talking tone? Because we said earshot.
You said earshot, so yes, a normal conversational tone. Your voice will carry through the trees to hear the person to the left and right of you.
Hey guys, fuck this. They're making these kids work 24 hours a day. I say we go in that cave, figure out what's going on, rescue the kids that are down there, and fucking kill everybody.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody that can hear me.
There's only 2 of you that can hear him. I will allow you all to decide who went in where.
Well, you said me and Arn were next to each other, so I was assuming it would be Slate and Mask.
I'll take it.
All right, so
Because Prim would be the only one that would be able to move around undetected.
A bird.
All the areas.
Aw.
I can't move around
So-
undetected.
If that's 4 people, I will allow Primrose to roll me a D100.
Oh boy. D100.
And before she rolls it, nope,
Oh.
never mind. 88 high, so she was in earshot as a bird.
Yeah.
So Slate,
Pelican.
Mask, and Primrose heard Alex say all that.
all right, Commodore, Captain, what do you say?
Kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Wow.
fly down real quick because my shit was gonna come off cooldown anyway. So, I'm back to a person as I land. Yeah, I'm not cool with this. We gotta help.
All right, how are we doing this? Who's going into the mine? Well, we'll better get fucking Bergstrom and Arn. Let's go get them.
Let's regroup.
We can all come
Ah.
go in the mine.
We're regrouping into the woods.
Yay, come join me as I slept.
And I'm moving sluggishly. Sorry, guys.
Should we
You'll find Bergstrom,
recuperate?
but you won't find Arn because he looks like a rock.
Mm-hmm. I was
Don't
sleeping.
Arn!
And just
Arn!
start kicking any medium-sized rocks.
Oh, hey, we're regrouping.
Oh, well, let's go.
Fucker, we're waiting on you. Come on.
Oh, well, shit.
Wake up! You
Let
got
me put my
firewatch.
shit back on.
Should we get
Billy,
some
that
rest
hurt.
before we go
I
in?
heard what
Like,
you
do we
said.
want to make it? Do we want to wait until tomorrow night so that they don't suspect us coming in? Like, we need. You guys look rough.
No, I wasn't sleeping.
You were sleeping.
I was sleeping.
I mean, fuck this. These kids are down there. Like, fuck how we feel. We're gonna get through this. These kids need to be saved. They need to be. Something needs to happen.
We
I'm
have no
tired of being
idea what's down there and what to expect. We might need to be at our best. Not only are we dealing with a whole manner of people who are a bit hostile to us, but also we don't know if this has to do with the cult, whatever's down there. All we heard was ruins. And Lord knows, every time we hear the word ruins or something, there are spiritual things that we end up dealing with. Like dungeons and shit.
Like kobolds.
All right, so you're saying we need to go sleep in a warm place and then come back.
I recommend us preparing for this better than we did our little gallivanting into the front door of this manor.
Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Agreed.
finally, someone else making decisions. Let's go with her idea.
Yep.
Yep.
Back to sleepy place. Let's go.
Hit me. Sleepy play.
All right, so we're going back into town. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's find a decent place to sleep for the night so we can make a plan on how we want to. Like, are we going tomorrow night instead to try and save them? Like, do we want to talk with the constable like you threatened? Like, what? Do we want to at least give the viceroy
here's
a
the
heads up
problem.
that
What-
there are slavers?
The problem is, what evidence do we have to show anyone?
Mm. Well, we can tell him what
That we
we've
slept out. We
heard
sat
and
outside,
ask
yeah.
him if he could do what the last viceroy did, which was to what was it?
Census.
Census.
We don't know if we can trust this viceroy. I'm drawing a blank here, guys. Other than going in guns blazing.
Are we
I
good?
like that. I don't mind that plan.
Yeah,
I really
like
don't
that
care
plan.
about the consequences.
Nope.
I mean, we've got
Donuts here.
yeah. These kids are in sets
I'm
of 4.
putting it on you guys to find the alternatives because my number one is go into that cave and just blast everyone who comes in there.
Yeah, I spent this evening with alternatives, and now I'm fucking cold and even more pissed off. And
I'm
slow.
down to blast.
Yes.
Blastatize me, Captain.
All right. So the real question is: are we waiting for the next evening and getting a full rest?
Yes, you
Yes.
need
Okay.
to not be
Full
exhausted
rest,
and
yeah.
frozen.
And,
All right.
and some warm soup for the belly.
Yes, I agree.
You know what might be fun? If we cause a distraction in the back of the manor so we can slip into the thing. And I am partial to when we cause explosions or arson.
I have 20 firework arrows,
Oh,
Hey,
that's
that's
right.
phenomenal. Firework arrows.
and I have
Yeah.
some rope so I can tie them all together as one big arrow.
Do you think you can be sneaky enough to cause a distraction and come and get to the ruins entrance?
I mean, I can fire it 320 feet away from me, so
Or we can use your firework stuff and give it to V2. What's the new raccoon's
Cat.
name? Cat.
It's a fucking
Panda.
cat.
Puma.
yeah,
could-
we can give it to him.
Poop is
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, and I pull out of my bag of holding a fucking bomb.
Have you
There's
had it
also this.
the whole time?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, no, I actually I kind of was gonna set it off inside the kitchen. I was gonna leave it with Cat.
Oh my god!
I was gonna pretend to scratch Cat and
If
use my
that
finger to
wizard
light the
man
bomb,
used
and then
their like number one, which is fireball, we would have just been exploderated, right?
But that's why I had it inside of Cat because he's armored. So I was just gonna leave Cat in the kitchen. We all leave, and then kerplow, and the kitchen's gone.
He was gonna
Well,
Al Jazeera the kitchen.
We still
Why
have
didn't
that
they
as
do
an
that?
opportunity, but maybe not in the kitchen because that's at the side. But if you can find an entrance in the back of the manor so that we can get them away from the entrance.
We've literally done this before.
Yeah,
we
that's
put
what
the
I'm
bomb
saying.
in Cat. We set the fuse. We send Cat to the back of the house, to the stables or something, to go rile up the horses to draw out some of the folks. As they come out, Cat runs towards the group and commences the jihad.
Huh?
I don't like that.
Shannon, I saw the face you made.
You guys,
Somebody
you guys
in
are
the
still in the
background
woods.
of somebody else's microphone.
You guys still in the woods coming up with this or what?
No,
I thought we
we're
went back to
No,
town.
we
We're
are.
in
We
town.
had to go back
Oh,
to
you-
town.
okay.
They're freezing.
Yeah,
Their tuchus is
yeah.
off.
Arn is over there with his bowl of fucking meat stew.
I mean, I
Mine
could just
took
walk
us.
in there.
Slowly thawing.
mine took us.
Yeah. Thawing out.
It's me,
So,
took us,
with
man.
good food and a good night's sleep and a warmed bed,
Warm bed
would that
sounds
take
great.
me down to level 1 of exhaustion?
Correct. A long rest is only gonna take away 1 level of exhaustion.
Works for me. Let's go.
We could just walk in there.
Well, we did it yesterday.
You guys are not sleeping on the ship. You guys are going to a nice, comfy inn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping that
Squalor.
somebody's following us.
Squalor, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy.
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
6 silver
Comfortable.
Oh,
pieces.
actually,
6 silver.
do they have something aristocratic?
Oh my
No,
god.
they do not have any aristocratic.
Then the
style
highest
inn.
one, because they're not gonna look for me there.
Oh, he fancy.
There are wealthy inns that
Yeah,
will
they're gonna be
Okay.
looking
cost
for
you,
poor people.
that will cost you 2 gold for a stay.
You guys are stupid. They're going to be looking for army guys.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
How much was it? 4 gold?
It's 2 gold to stay at a wealthy inn. It is 6 silver to stay at a comfortable inn.
Two gold it is.
2 gold it is.
What a This is the first time I think we've ever stayed in a.
You guys.
No, I was gonna say you guys too.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've stayed both the inns.
This is not my
Well,
typical
You are
place,
literally
but
noble.
I'm not splitting up from you guys, especially after the mess we made earlier.
I got
so-
Prims. I pay for her.
I want a bath.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about just sleeping on the table, but a room's fine.
You can
can't
sleep on
sleep
the end table in my room, but you're not sleeping on a fucking table in public.
Oh, well, see, that's what I was gonna do, was sleep on a table in public.
God,
Yeah, I
you're
don't,
fucking. As
I don't think
renowned
that
as you
helps you,
are, you're
Stuff.
embarrassing.
Stuff
Sorry,
by
Slate,
me,
what'd you
you're
say?
Embarrassing me.
All right, so we sleep, we eat, we sleep, we pay our gold. What's the plan? Front door or distraction?
I mean, you could do both.
Mhm.
It's I think one of the best options is multiple avenues of attack here.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I can
so
go down the tunnel.
okay, before we go into the tunnel, let's just have like a couple like scenarios. You come upon a group of children. Are you telling them to go to the boat? Are you telling them to run? Are you telling them to hide? So we are all on the same page for this shit.
I'd say we clear the cave first, and then every child we come upon, we tell them to wait in the cave.
Okay.
With somebody.
Yeah, make sure they have a
If we
moving
don't
buddy.
nuke Cat can stay.
No, I mean a real person.
Hey, he has.
It'll be me.
Wings.
I'll stay with him.
Oh,
That's fine.
Okay. Slate is now the hall monitor of the caves. Got it.
Yes. He has graduated hall monitor training.
I will
Yes.
shoot you.
We can use his name
I
now.
know where your vital points are and aren't. Hey, dude, if it's below the waist, it's not attempted murder.
Right? I mean, it's self-defense. All right, so are we doing this? Let's do it.
One scenario is not scenarios. So if
All
all
right,
right, you're gonna
so-
send your cat around the back. I'm gonna wait by the tunnel, wait for the boom, and I'm gonna go down the tunnel, and that'll be the rally point. And I will wait for people. I will wait for kids as you send them down, and I will defend them there. When you
But we
guys
don't
are
know what's
done, you will come get me.
But we don't know what's in the tunnel, so do you want to clear it by yourself, or do you want two people to go into the
I
tunnel?
was gonna say maybe Prim go, because she can summon
I can
a
do it by
rhino.
myself undetected.
Oh,
I
that's right.
think
You could
he-
do those things.
He
Sneaky.
would be undetected.
Who else is good
On
at the
his own.
sneaky beaky?
Yeah, I would have been detected. Yeah, my own.
I think all of us have a pretty high sneak, sans our fighter.
Me. But wild shape
And
helps.
even then, he can turn into a goddamn rock. So
We could just put him in a rucksack too.
You're right. Turn
I said if I went in there, I'd be immediately detected. So I went in there anyway, and I was immediately detected. But I think I would have been detected on my
Yeah,
own.
my own
I
time.
don't-
I could be a bag of rocks.
you know what? You
Out
got
of a bag
you got
and
the
be like-
spirit.
Stranglehold.
No, Arn, I need you literally going through the front door.
Yeah, we definitely need you on that Dragonborn, preventing him from casting.
That's
Yep.
where I want to be. I want to be on that dragon.
I apologize that there is no sufficient evidence that this person can cast, but I just have this feeling, and my focal point is taking out
I mean,
Gillingham.
he's the main guy we're after.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into an arduous battle of peons while he's
He
laying the
just better-
smack on us.
He just better not blink out of my existence when I got a hold of him.
That'd be funny.
At least we're trying.
All right. Anybody fucking not got a hot and heavy?
I would implore someone, since I will be in the basement, to find the madam before she makes an escape.
I guess that'll be my thing. I'm the
Sure.
only one who's not gainfully employed in this plan.
I mean, what's Prim doing? What's Captain doing?
I thought Prim was going like outside near you to
I
cover
will
your
be
exit.
inside, just downstairs.
Okay. All right. So,
I'll be with Birch.
okay. Prim, are you coming with us?
I would
I-
say the other 3 hold the main floor.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking.
So are we raiding the manor? Like,
Yes, this is a hard knock.
Just remember, no Russian.
Oh yeah, Shannon, that's from Call of Duty.
yes, I know.
My duty
That's
is
a
called.
video game reference.
No. She doesn't like Call of Duty games. They murder a bunch of people.
We're currently
Hell
about
yeah.
to.
Yeah, but they say no Russian. I'm also saying it for the viewers.
All right, Slate is very determined that he can be the sneaky beaky man to see if he can protect the kids there. So I will go in with Birch and Captain if we're going through the manor floor by floor.
We're not floor by floor, but we're gonna hold the main floor so Slate has an egress.
I'm egressing through the tunnel.
How many?
You're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
send the kids down, so there's only like 1 or 2 ways they're coming at me.
And they're bottlenecked, and it's a good thing because you'll be underground, and if you snuff the torches, you'll have darkness and stuff.
Yeah. Let's get
so-
after it.
Speaking of egresses, when we were observing the house, other than the kitchen door and the main door, did we observe any other egresses?
Front door, side door, 2 side doors, and possibly the rear door.
The water,
2 side
the
doors
rear
on the
door
same
will be
side.
the rear door will be literally exploded.
Yeah, there won't be a door. It'll just be a hole.
Two
Yeah,
side doors on the
door
same
that you
side.
guys, the side door you guys went into that was cold storage for the kitchens. The back door, which looks like it fed in directly to the kitchen, and then there was another side door that didn't have many windows by it that you didn't see anybody come in or out of. And then, of course, the front door that you guys all knocked on.
Okay,
Okay.
so when we
Real-
were in cold storage,
Alex,
I want to send the bomb. I do so badly, but there's kids in that house, and I don't know
Yeah,
where the kids are.
I was gonna say, can you see through Cat's eyes like you could through
No. No, that was an Adam mistake. I read something wrong. That was a player mistake.
God damn it, Adam.
I know, and then I fessed up. Oh,
I
don't
would
wanna
say
kill these
maybe
kids.
take a shot from the back of the house, so the kids will move away, and it will draw baddies that way. And
So
then
that's what I'm thinking is if Kat and I go around to the back, Kat hits the back door, forces everybody out the front.
and they'll catch
These
Grim
hands.
and Mask and Billy
Yep.
They
Yeah,
go
and
and
Birch
catch these
there
hands.
and Arn.
Well, if
Yep.
we attack at a point where the kids are about to swap off, most of them will be at
Oh, like an apex. Yeah, like at the top.
at the underground entrance. Like if they're about
Not
to
true.
swap places, right? Like I don't
Not
know
true.
how
It was
many
a 15-minute
different
gap.
Which I'll
Right.
be there to
the
intercept.
4 go in and they tell the other kids to go out. So kids will be in there for a couple minutes while they're swapping, right?
Math question: how long did we observe for?
Like 6 hours, you said, at
Yeah,
least,
couple hours.
before we pushed out.
My point is, if they're running in like let's say
Hold.
8-hour shifts, there's 3 shifts, which could mean if we could get during
Yeah,
the
there
shift
would be
change,
a bunch
we
of
have 8
kids
children
still in the
accounted
house.
for in the cave,
Mhm.
and then 4 in the house.
Yeah, so at least we can account for the majority of them before we scare them.
I can follow them in at the end of the shift change. Like a minute after.
Okay.
So, 4 will be outside with how many ever inside. Then, Alex, you can attack from the back, drive them like towards the front, which will be into Prim or the entire rest of the group, and they can come in through the front, which will then be attacking the enemy from
Yeah,
the
we
rear
gotta-
that you've distracted.
We gotta draw all this out. We gotta draw
No,
it
we
out
don't.
'cause
I've literally said it.
Yep.
I will
Okay.
draw a box.
that's what I want.
Oh, god damn it, Rob. My box.
You're back.
All right. Here is a tunnel for whatever. I will be here. Alex will attack here. Big A. The group then will fucking diddly bop them this way.
Okay, so there's a back door here, front door
I don't
here,
know if this is accurate, but this is like the basic analysis.
and then we saw a side door, and then I'm guessing this cold storage was kind of a part of the house.
Well, yeah, but on the other side, cold storage would be opposite from the tunnel.
Over there.
Man, Alex gets to go through the back door.
So my point is, if I send Kat to the back door,
Oh.
and we do this during a shift change, and I'm here, right? Slate, you go in, and as the kids are walking this way to do their shift change, bomb goes off. I've got 4 kids right here I can send immediately back to the cave. So you have the 4 that you have down there, and the 4 I send you, and that's that many less kids that we need to get directed into that cave instead of just spooking off into the fucking woods in the freezing night.
Yeah. Well, if you stand in this area, you have full coverage or full vision that way.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can shoot a pretty decent distance, and I can run and gun if necessary.
Sounds like next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the only thing I want to do
When we've
before we do
forgotten
this,
the plan.
no, leave the sketches up. Prim, before we do this, one final surveillance, if you could get a bird's eye view of the house and do a full circle and help us mark all the egresses.
Yeah, I'll have it available.
Okay. My biggest fear is that the responsible parties escape. We kill kids and the responsible parties escape, because not only do you have to save these children, we have to stop this from happening. And the word of a person who is an esteemed part of an estate here will hold far more weight than that of a rogue, errant group of privateers assaulting a fucking manor.
I mean, I'd say our word carries kind of far. We're relatively well known.
We
Well,
also
some of us
usually
are.
do a pretty good job of getting to a port, making ourselves known, doing a couple good things, and then doing stupid shit. We skipped a couple steps this time.
Yeah, we went straight to Dumbus.
Get straight to stupid.
Full stupid. We went full stupid, and you never go full stupid.
Well, we can always do some good deeds before we blow up a manor.
No, that's the problem, though, and you brought this up earlier, is who says
Time
what
hack.
to who now.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it wasn't my idea to go full stupid first.
I don't think it was anybody's idea. I think it just kind of happened. A little domino effect.
We
No,
should've
I
let
think
him
it
put
was.
hands on him the first time.
I think it was Alex's thing to go full stupid. Pretty sure.
I really thought that I was putting on putting it on the Ritz, guys.
You were until
Yeah, you had him in the first round, and then
guns blazing in the second.
it's just a little bit of petering out in the middle bit.
So
Which is fine. It's more style.
I'm so mad at myself right now.
Why?
I
I'm
copied
going to delete-
everything into my new character sheet except for my experience, so now I have to audit myself.
No.
But I'll do that. Don't worry, guys.
You can be with me at 48,027.
I'm going to leave this battle map up for any more planning that you guys want to do within the week.
Hey.
6, 4, 4, 3.
Thank you all for playing. I appreciate you coming out tonight. I hope you had fun. Feedback, bitch modes, complaints.
I didn't have a second beer.
You gave us too much freedom to be idiots.
We are idiots.
We are idiots.
Yeah, we are.
We've done this to us.
Yeah, and we probably would have done it to ourselves.
I didn't get to be an idiot tonight.
Uh,
Thanks, Arn.
Yeah. Y'all put me in lockdown mode.
That's maybe where you were mistaken.
You are a very good rock.
Yeah, goodbye.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
But
Good night.
Wish us luck. Next week, more D&D. I don't know how this plan is gonna go, but hey, at least we have a plan now. So that's exciting. I think we can do it. I don't know if it's gonna go well. But we found the dude very quickly, so that's good. I hope to see you next. This is gonna be great. Well, you know what? That's super reassuring coming from my DM. Thanks, Scout Trooper V. We'll do our best next time on Dragon Ball Z. So next Thursday, like 6:45 p.m. EST is when we gather. And then if you want to hang out tomorrow night, that works too, because I'll be doing more streaming. I don't know what game yet, so wish me luck on that. Have a good night, everybody who's here. And if you have any questions, feel free to message Scout Trooper V, because he's the world maker and he knows what he's doing, and we're just the players. We just do stupid things. So, good night.